What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We are back checking out the Cavalier set to see if we can actually make it a decent farming PvE DPS build. And we've got our Eagle Borer out. If you've managed to pick one up in the raid, well done. If you managed to pick one up in the DZ, congrats, because that's really hard. And if you do still need one and you're on PC, by all means come and see me over on Twitch, because I could be live running raids right now. So let's head into Lincoln Memorial. And the whole reason I've gone with this is because the EB has a damage reduction talent, and the Cavalier set now is all about damage reduction. So let's give it a go, see if it actually plays out well. So far so good, some nice damage numbers there. You know, and this is an all red build. You know, this is not... There's no blues in here. And honestly, I feel like I'm smoking them. You can see I'm flashing red. We've got the EB buff on. We've got to love to see it. We'll do one more area. And I'll kind of show you the concept of it. I've done some other concepts with this as well, so be sure to go and check out the previous videos. If I've got time, I will do a tank concept, but I think pretty much that's where everybody's looked at this set. Might let my shield die. See what the damage reduction's really like. Man, I took 2 shotguns then and didn't even take 10%. Obviously with the EB you got to play a little bit more careful because you need to crank that headshot. I mean, that's just really nice. Really nice. So much damage reduction there, and like I said, that shotgun hit me like 10% with 2 shotguns on an all red build. Let's go back to the base of operations and I'll show you the build. Just before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up. Hit the bell so you're notified when I upload more Division videos. Like I said before, maybe come over to Twitch and check me out because I could be running raids if you need any help with that. And if you need a community Discord because you need any more help, you'll find the link down below in the description. With all that said, let's get started. So really quickly with this one, the gunner specialization, and you're going to want to pick assault rifle damage. Obviously we get the 10% armor on kill, which is really important as well. But the aim of this is to nullify as much incoming damage as possible. And obviously I was using the shield, but maybe using the defender drone, which will give us 25% extra reduced incoming damage. That might be the play. So here it is. Here's the build. There's no point hiding it out. So as you can see, I piled on the damage, and this actually could be, what, let's think, 12, 24, 36% extra critical hit damage stronger in this build. Because we can't craft these pieces and there's no real easy way of farming the PTS, we just get the ones from the boxes. This has all got health everywhere. And ideally, I would want that to be critical hit damage. Because if you look at the stats, you can see I'm at 60% critical hit chance. And just to double check that, we can just knock off that critical hit chance mod and it'll take us down to 54. Absolutely perfect. So we're at exactly 60% critical hit chance, meaning all the other rolls could be critical hit damage. Let's put that back on. So let's just go over the build and I'll show you. So the first 2 pieces, the high end, you're very familiar with. A Seska or a group or backpack gives us 10% critical hit chance, weapon damage, crit chance, and crit damage with vigilance, which is probably more leaning towards why you should be using the shield. Then with the group or critical hit damage, weapon damage, crit chance with obliterate, my favourite damage talent. Is there an argument here to use glass cannon because we've got so much incoming reduced damage? Maybe, especially if you're using the shield as well. And then we get the 4-piece Cavalier set. Now, in an ideal world, I would want this to be critical hit damage. And actually, I've miscounted that. 12, 24, 36... and it would be 48% more. 48% more critical hit damage to be added. which is insane, taking us to 147% critical hit damage on this build. That's just insanely good, and with the new St. Elmo, which I've got another video coming out, we can make it even stronger, just minus the damage reduction, and you'll see that in the next video. So with the Cavalier pieces, we get Has Pro, which is not, which is okay. Repair skills, we're not bothered about, but we get the new buff. Now, I think there's it still says skill damage reduction here, and obviously I think it should just be damage reduction. But it says for each second spent out of cover during combat, agents will get 5% reduced incoming damage, max 40%. While it's fully charged, gain immunity to the movement speed debuff. Ensure this all with the agent's hazard protection. So my hazard protection. Additional skill damage reduction. Now, if that meant to say skill damage still, or meant to be damage reduction, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be damage reduction with all allies for 10 seconds. Now, we're looking at this from a solo point of view at the moment. But if it shares my Has Pro, and obviously I'm going to have at least 30, and it shares my damage reduction as well at 40%, absolutely beautiful across the team. And if we can put out some okay damage, as well as run this set and not have to worry about anything being all red, that's just a massive bonus for me, for you and the team. After the charge is consumed, the charging buff will resume if we're still in combat and out of cover, and the idea is we'll play with our shield, we'll play out of cover. So obviously crit chance and weapon damage is perfect, but we would definitely need critical hit damage here in the attribute. For the gloves, again, weapon damage, critical hit damage. The knees, weapon damage, crit damage. And for the holster, weapon damage, critical hit damage. But as you can see, it's just a beast. It's absolutely beasty. So much incoming damage reduction. We get the 10% armor on kill as well, which keeps us going with our armor. It's just beautiful. You can buff the team, especially if there's any harder content coming, and yet still do a lot of damage yourself. Maybe a great farming build. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Just to go over it again there, we should be at 147% critical hit damage, 60% crit, and 85% headshot. I mean, that's more than some red-blue farming builds that I see, you know, in the game. Like, and all that damage reduction is just crazy. Because from the Eagle Bearer, you know, we can get up to 80% damage reduction, 40 to 80%. So you're talking really at a minimum when this thing's going 80% damage reduction. It's just so good. I think the possibilities with this, not only for tank play, you know, solo play, PvP play, group play, are absolutely endless. I think they could be really good. Don't forget, this is the PTS. Everything is subject to change. But that's going to be it for the video. Let me know what you think. If this is a really good pairing with the Eagle Bearer, I think it might be for PvP. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching, agents. Goodbye.